We are live. 8:29, right? I don't know what time it is. Did I silence my phone? It's 8:27. Woo. No, I didn't silence my phone. Alrighty. There it goes. Right? There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. Alright, if you're watching right now, then that means you're probably watching the replay, so be sure to hashtag replay so we know you're on here. I'm very awkward. It's awkward. Sorry about the movement. Alright. I see Jack. I don't know what's going on with it's like all wonky. But I can't figure out why. I can't get it to go straight. Alright, so we are live here at Barbara Ann's in Westmoreland Mall, Greensburg, Pennsylvania. If you're already here, just a reminder, don't forget to head on over to our YouTube channel and subscribe to our channel there. We would like to start doing lives there as well, or instead of here, something like that, so that more people can participate. But it is very hard getting the word out that we need people to join us. So if you have a Google account and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, that is so super helpful to us. We want to get to 50 subscribers on there, and then we can start going live. I'm going to try to do some more of those little shorts to see if that will encourage them to let us do live sooner. But we always do need your support in the following and the subscribing, and we really do appreciate that very much. So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, if you need a link, send us a message. We'll send you a link so that you can get to our YouTube channel. I'm sure I'm going to mix those Facebook and YouTube words up a lot tonight, because I do that sometimes. Alrighty. Well, we are live here at Barbara Ann's in Westmoreland Mall, Greensburg, Pennsylvania. It is Monday, September 22nd, 2025, and I got myself all mixed up there.
With your host?
Yeah, with your host, Amy.
And Denise.
Not Denise doing it all on her own.
No,
I told her she might have to do it all on her own.
And I said, no.
She said, you're here. And I said, well, of course I'm here. Who else was going to do the live? And, she didn't answer that because she wasn't going to do it all by her lonesome self. She could do it. Remember when I used to do them alone?
Yeah.
Every once in a while. But it's more fun to do it with a friend. All right. Hello, Jack. Hi, Loretta. I see Margie up there. I see other people, but I can't tell who they are. They're just teeny tiny little dots on the top of my screen.
Yeah.
Well, as I drove in here this evening, let me tell you, it was the fallest evening yet. The wind was a-blowing. The leaves were a-coming down. I think it's going to rain.
Well, we said we were supposed to get storms tonight.
Said it's supposed to rain all day today, and we didn't get a drop of rain anywhere.
No.
Hi, Amy.
Leslie, hi.
Oh, hi, Leslie. I missed a couple in there. My comments are going funny too. All right. So we have some fall things for you tonight. And then we have everybody's favorite, Christmas! I hope you didn't have your volume up too loud for that. All right.
I'm sure they'll be happy there. It's Christmas.
And let me tell you how much Christmas there is coming in the next couple of weeks. I was down at the warehouse today, packing and preparing and getting it ready to come up here. And hopefully Margie gets to see some animated musical trees with trains. And she gets to see some polar bear ornaments. I'm trying to think of what else there was. A Holy Family figurine, a cardinal on a holly branch. Those are kind of the highlights of my unpacking today. And then there were cute little Christmas mice ornaments that are wool felt. I saw those. And some beaded trees and some berry trees and some pine trees in white pots. And as I'm talking about all this Christmas stuff, you're just looking at fall here. So, hi, Linda.
And Bonnie. Bonnie's up there, too.
Bonnie's here, too. Alrighty. So, let's get you started.
Hi, Kathy from Arizona.
Hi, Kathy from Arizona.
Rosemary's
Hi, Rosemary. If you notice that one of your friends isn't watching, feel free to tag them in the comments. I couldn't get tags to work whenever I was watching the last time. So I wonder if it's just an issue for everybody. All right. Fall is upon us. Like I said, the air is cooler. It's still hot during the day, though. We're still in that drought. I'm all right with it. Most people aren't. Mm-hmm. We have tons and tons more blossom bucket in, like this little pilgrim holding a teeny tiny little turkey, and he's got his pumpkin that has that DeBoss sentiment Happy Thanksgiving on it. These are so cute for tiered trays, or you can set them on a windowsill, on a little shelf. If you do printer's boxes, some of the boxes are big enough to hold these because they're just little guys. This guy probably stands about maybe 4.5 inches tall.
I wouldn't even say that. Maybe
4 inches tall. Really?
Yeah, I would think.
1, 2, 3. She says 3.5. She might be right. So he's a little guy. He's probably, this little gobble turkey is probably one of my favorites. He says gobble on his little pumpkin belly, and then he's got those colorful feathers behind him. We have 2 sizes of the pilgrims. There is the little pilgrim boy holding the turkey, and then the pilgrim girl holding the pie. And there's the smaller ones. And then there's also the traditional pilgrims back here. Well, howdy, pilgrim. The more traditional pilgrim. This one says thankful on her dress. So these are the larger ones. I don't know how you had those. I wasn't paying attention when I picked them up. I did okay. Yeah. And a little Happy Thanksgiving block with a little turkey on top. We just love these so much, and they always go so quick. Last year, they didn't last but for days. This year, we probably got 4 times as many. Just so that we had so many people come in disappointed that we ran out of them so quickly that we got a lot more this year. I think we're down to the last 2 or 3. 2?
2, yep.
Of these plates that say Happy Harvest with the turkey on them. These are, yeah, I forgot that I was, $14.99 are these plates. And, of course, you can add the optional plate stand so that you can stand it up on a shelf or a tabletop. You can use it on your Thanksgiving table. Some new fall pictures in. This size is $10.99. It's about 3.5 inches high, 9.5 inches wide. There's probably 15 different patterns of these, from the cats with the moons and the
they have fox and rabbits and pigs and all
Highland
kinds
cows.
of stuff. Yeah.
I think there's Highland cows.
Yeah.
So there were 2 sizes of these that came in, and there's just a variety of them, so many of them. So this size is $10.99, and then there's a square size and a 4.5 by 5.5 size. That's $9.99. Super cute little add-on things. They sit nicely on a shelf, so they'll sit by themselves, or like how Denise had them tucked in with my favorite little turkey guy. His feathers all have wires in them so that you can kind of bend them around the way that you want them to be. And then his little legs dangle over the edge of a shelf. But I really liked how she had the sign. I won't get it to do it that way. And then she has them sitting on one of those handmade candle mats that we showed you a couple of weeks ago that just came in. Still a few of those hanging out. And did you guys get to see one of the new pictures? Which I forget the name of. This picture is 15 inches high, 21 inches wide with the frame. It is $54.99. It also comes in the 21 by 27 size for $87.99, and it comes in the 27 by 39 size for $159.99. What?
Roy says, you never let me debut the good stuff.
You debut good stuff all the time. What's the good stuff that I didn't let you debut? The fall signs? The fall little picture?
The turkey, so you can turn them upside down and say
probably the turkey. So this picture I get so excited. We still have it right now in the 27 by 39. I think the 21 by 27 size sold. But in 27 by 39, we still have it. And these little leaves that are falling over here in the big size, it literally looks like you could just walk into those leaves. It's so pretty. And I love it so much. It's so good. If you get a chance to come in and look at this picture instead of just seeing it on the screen, I am telling you, it's amazing. I love it. I just got super, super excited. Yeah, take away what I already. And then don't forget about these turkey candles. We have two sizes. This is the small one. The small one is $37.99. Either size makes a statement because it's got that flickering flame. These are remote ready. They have a timer option on them already, so you do not need a remote. But if you've already picked up the pumpkin and the ghost and the turkey, then you might as well grab a remote so you can just turn them all on and off as you want to. They run on just a couple of AA batteries. 2 of them there. And on the bottom is a switch that you can turn them on, or you can turn them on and off as you please, or you can turn them on with a timer, which is a 6-hour timer. So if you want to set it somewhere where it comes on every day at the same time. Love these candles. They're so pretty. And much, I forget the word that I'm trying to look for, but there is another brand of candle that makes a turkey candle, and it is 3 times as much. So this one can nicely fit into a budget, and it's super cute, and if it's in my kitchen, it can stay out because, you know, I have turkeys and sunflowers in my kitchen, so it really works. And then we also still have a nice selection of fall florals. I know some of the favorites have sold out, like I think the walking fern has sold out, but we do still have some maple leaves and things like this. I love this one, the fall eucalyptus spray. The colors in this are so vibrant, and this is the kind of thing, this is the kind of color combination that really makes me happy about fall. Y'all know it's hard for me to go into fall. I love it for the decorating, but I really love summer. I want to be in the sun. I want to be where it's warm. Maybe not as much this year because it's been kind of too warm, but in my defense, we were in Texas a lot, and it was really, really, really hot there. Roy, didn't you get to show some of the palettes last week when you were here? Yeah, because like I think you got to show this one in the 9x12 palettes. I think we have like 4 or 5 fall palettes
I think we showed
left.
them the square ones, though, the 10x10s.
So I love this one because it looks like that little kitty's looking out the window. I'm just showing you stuff in between because, you know, Denise is... She's off at the fairies.
No.
She's not really. This guy, this one's 9 inches tall, 12 inches wide, and he's got some sunflowers. And this one was actually hiding, so I think that's why he's still here.
Did you mention that?
I did. It's one of my favorite stems.
I love that too. It's so pretty.
You know what it's time for now?
Go ahead, everybody scream it on. Let me hear you scream it.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. I don't really want it to snow either. You want this down, right? Okay. And if you, we forgot to mention, if you need a quick change into fall colors, switch over your valances. We love this one. This one is the saffron. We love this one for those fall colors. It really pulls out that burgundy and tan. And then Denise just switched it up to one of our new Christmas patterns on the handmade valances. Everybody loves these valances so much. They are 40.5 inches wide, and they are 17 inches long. They are handmade by Amy in New York. Not this Amy, another Amy. Kathy, you want to come here for the fall? Wait, will you trade me places, including you'll do my job? It's a deal. Come and do it all. Come hang out at the warehouse. You can do it. I will It's okay, Kristen. It's okay that you're late. It'll replay, I promise you. Hi, Kristen, by the way. Hi, Emily. Oh, Pam, I was afraid that you had fallen asleep. Poor Pam. She had to go back to work today.
Aw, poor Pam.
She had all that relaxation and time to nap. I'm kidding. You know, she had surgery, so she was healing and recovering. But she went back to work today, and my day was very quiet without her at the warehouse. The stem that I showed you, Mary, was... I keep saying I'm going to get better at that, and I probably won't. This one is $8.99, and this is from the tip to the bottom is about 30 inches. This part here, I would say, is about maybe 14-ish inches of the actual eucalyptus leaves, and these are bendable, so you can really fan them out. But you've got 3 clusters of leaves in there, and we call that the fall eucalyptus spray. Did anybody get to see the YouTube short that I posted? Did everybody subscribe to our YouTube channel? Christmas valance. Kathy, this Christmas valance, these are $24.99. Yes, $24.99 are these. They're 40.5 inches wide, 17 inches long. Not as wide as our regular valances that are usually like between 60 and 72 inches, but one valance is really enough for a single window and allows you to be able to see the pattern on the fabric. What?
So that one's Winter Wonderland.
Winter
right?
Wonderland with the church and the houses.
Yeah.
It's like a little wintry village.
There's some sheep on there.
I think that one's really perfect for all of winter.
Yeah. This one is Snowman Season.
Snowman Season has the sheds, I think.
It looks like barns. Barns like different barns.
So this one's Snowman Season. So how he's got the snowman in front of the little potting shed. And then there's a snowman with the holly bush and the little barn. Then
Cardinal Gathering.
Cardinal Gathering is red cardinals on a green background. I'm going to make a mess of all of these, I can tell you.
So Kathy says, may I please have a Winter Wonderland with the churches?
You sure can, Kathy. We will put your name on one of those. This is the Cardinal Gathering.
Then there's Winter Friends.
Winter Friends is another snowman one, and he's got lots of birds. Lots and lots of birds.
Then this is Snowman Buddies.
Snowman Buddies has a snowman with birds, cats, and dogs.
And then this is Let It Snow Snowman.
This is another new pattern this year. This one has this one's another one that's really good for the winter season instead of for just Christmas. So it's got the snowman with the trees, and then his pattern repeats. He's so cute. I do like the blue background on this one, but that's probably my favorite. So hard. Makes me want to change valances entirely too often.
I like the basic one. I think I have a what is it? I don't know, but I wanted you to order those lace ones that they have at Park. Was it Park?
Oh.
Park, those lace ones. Just
you.
to change it out. Yeah, because they get kind of grubby
Something
after
different.
a while. Yeah.
Wait, is this the new Chindi?
We did that last week. I just kept it on.
Oh, I love that one too.
Yeah.
It's not Christmassy, but it is Christmassy. So, however you want to say it, arbor vitae or I don't know how else to say it. Arborvitae. Candle ring is what that is. This is the nice one that has the plastic base. So if you wanted to put this one on a covered porch or outside, you actually could, because this one is, but it's plastic, but it looks so real. The pine cones are pine cones, but the greenery itself is just very realistic looking, but it actually is a plastic. These came in new this week. I think we have 2 sizes. This one's the large one. It runs on 3 AAA batteries, and I don't know if you can see in there, it has a little flicker flame in there that's an amber color that lights up this silver so pretty. I don't know if we'll ever be able to get it to actually show how it looks on the video, but we have them kind of tucked away in one of those dark cubbies in the store, so if you come in you can really see. It looks like a little campfire inside the tree.
Deb said.
Arborvitae.
Arborvitae.
Yeah. I learned it by reading, so I'm always going to pronounce it wrong. So I'm okay with that. Just like if you say valance or valence or valance or, yeah. But, so these are like a silver glass, and then they have that little wood detail at the bottom. Again, 3 AAA batteries. The large is $32.99. I think the small one's $27.99. But we literally just got those the other day. So, catch me lying on that, because I don't remember exactly. We got these darling little deer figurines. Our deer figurines never last. These have a cute mottled finish on them. So it's really kind of cool. It almost looks like a reactive glaze, but they've got these little paint splatters on them that almost make them go with any decor in any season.
It has green in it, actually.
There's like green.
Yeah, there's green. And
this is almost like pink.
Yeah, white.
But it's a beautiful design of how it is done.
Yeah.
And then there's also a little one. So Denise put 2 over here on so the large one is $16.99 and the small one is $13.99. So Denise put 2 on this side and 1 on that side. Denise's favorite thing.
Talk to them about that. I'll get the next setup. So.
And I never remember what the name of this picture is either. Granyard something or other. But this one is also a 15 by 21 for $54.99. It also comes 21 by 27 for $87.99. 27 by 39 for $159.99. I'm fairly certain we have the large size already here. That middle size sells really quick when we have it. But Denise's favorite thing that we got this week were these lanterns.
I love them. I just love them.
She loves them. So, to me, they're called round lanterns. To me, they look like ornaments.
That's what they look like to me, too.
So, they're cute just as they are. They do have the little holder in the bottom for one of our battery-operated candles, the little 3-inch or 4-inch, which she has on the other side. But we thought it would be so cute with one of the little Blossom Bucket snowmen in there. So Denise put one of those in there, and look how cute that is to hang. You literally could hang it anywhere, but she said, think how cute that would be hanging from the center of your window.
Yes. I think that would be so nice.
Yes.
With a candle in it that is on a timer.
So here's the smaller one, and she put some greenery in there and that little 3-inch votive. These are the votives that my batteries last in for like a year, no kidding. I changed the batteries in May. If you come to my house now, they're still lighting up. I think I even told you guys and when I changed the batteries. And it has a little jute hanger at the top. So you could change out this candle ring for the different seasons, put one in there for fall, and it takes away that ornament look then. It just looks like a little fancy lantern. So you definitely could use this every day, but the fact that it looks like an ornament, throw some red berries in there, and you have the cutest little Christmas ornament display. So cute. All right, you outdid yourself with the little chairs. You did. I love this. All right, the jury was out when they came in. We got these little distress chairs. I know they're hard to see on the video. They're just little 4 inches. They're 4 inches wide, 4 inches deep, and about 8 inches high. And it's just a little chair. So if you have little dolls or things that you want to sit on it, or you just want to tuck it in with some decor, it's just a cute little chair. But they actually call it a candle holder. So Denise took one of these, one of our most favorite mini leaf and berry candle rings. I can tell you that I think quadruple ordered these for this year because they're discontinued. So what we have is all we're going to be able to get until they're gone. And I think we usually try to double order them in a season. And then we have one of our little slim candles. Sorry.
Lisa wanted to know the amount. So the small one is $17.99, and what do you want, the candle that's in it? Because the candle that's in it's what, $10.99?
$10.99, I think.
Yeah, $10.99.
And then the large lantern is $24.99. And Lisa, we can always, that was Lisa. Is that Lisa one took?
Yes.
So we can always pull one for her, and she can play around with it when she comes in.
Yeah.
And then she put the little Jim Shore mouse on the other one. So it's actually, the chairs have really grown on me this week because I'm like, okay, they're really cute risers for everything. But she put this little Christmas mouse with the candy cane. He's so precious. Everyone needs a Christmas mouse. Everyone needs a Christmas mouse in their house. Because if you don't put a Christmas mouse in your house, a Christmas mouse will find its way into your house. And then another candle mat that we have featured tonight is, these are the wool felt ones. These are also handmade. I always forget where she's from. These are handmade by Barb in Illinois. She does a beautiful job on these. She does all the seasons. And these are kind of the ones that I remember from my mom having everywhere in her house. So much like doilies. I just love these. Love the sunflower ones, the cardinal ones. So she has different ones for different seasons, but that cardinal one always sells out quickly. And then we have these new snowman heads this year. These are like your fancy schmancy snowmen. They're battery operated. They run on 3 AAA batteries. They do have a timer option and an on-off option. So you can turn, that's what they look like off, and that's what they look like on. The light is a little bit of that bluish color, so I do not want to tell you that it's warm. It's not a warm light. It's a bright Christmas light.
Yeah, I was going to say, it makes it look like it is like ice or an icicle that's in the winter and the sun shining on it. Yeah.
Icicles are good.
Yeah.
So it's picking up pretty good color on my end on the screen. But it is not an amber light. It is a bright light.
And I don't even think it's as blue as it's showing up on mine.
No, it's not.
It's just,
yours is definitely
mine's yeah. So but it's nice. It lights up nice.
It's super cute, and in my opinion, it's a very reasonable price point for a gift. They're $21.99. Again, battery operated, which means you can just stick it anywhere.
Yep.
We love them. They're kind of sparkly.
Yeah.
So they're like, Lisa would say they're a little on the bougie side. I don't really know what that means, so I try not to use that word, but.
Kathy also wants, wait. Could you
Cardinal
please hold me that small lantern, Lisa? Okay. Lisa wants the small lantern.
Yes, Lisa, we can do that.
And Kathy wants the cardinal.
We'll put that with your valance. Where did I put your valance?
We didn't put it yet, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Woo-hoo-hoo. We have... So we did, I don't know if you've been in to see the coasters. I know I showed you the coasters on the live a couple weeks ago. We did start to get some Christmas coasters in like that. And I'm just absolutely shocked how much everybody loves those coasters. So I will be picking up some more coasters from him hopefully next week. Yes, Darcy, that snowman is really cute. When it's time to switch over to Christmas, I'll have to bring some out to Lisa's too. And for those of you who don't know, if you are near Belle Vernon, Lisa has a little boutique clothing shop in the Amstel Center, and we do have a booth there that we have some fall and Halloween items there now, a little bit of every day, but mostly fall and Halloween. So if you're out that way, if you need directions, just let me know. But if you're out that way, we can always do, if you need something picked up from there, we can take it to there. I try to make it out there at least once a month. For fall and Christmas, I'll try to, if it's not me, I'll try to get somebody out there at least every 2 weeks. So if you see something and you can't make it into the store and you want to pick it up in Belle Vernon, we certainly can take it there for you to pick up. Okay. Deborah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oxford Dictionary. Deborah saw something. But I didn't know that you stuck your foot in your mouth. So as far as I'm concerned, no worries. Okay. It is time for Jingle Bells.
I love that. I love that copper look. I like it better than the red one that I bought. I love that.
Yeah, this is, it's a copper colored, and then it has that antiquing on it. It does actually ring. And it has the jute tie. Whether you want to hang a couple in a tree, or do the same thing with the lantern, hang it from a hook on your, above your valances, your curtains. Super cute. Great bowl fill. I have seen so many wonderful ideas where people have taken these and a bowl of pine cones, and they'll just stick 1 or 2 of these in there, and I just love them so much. But who doesn't need a jingle bell? These are $13.99 in the antique copper finish. I do believe they're about 5 inches, 4.75 inches, 5 inches, somewhere right around there. But the diameter on it's about 5 inches. And then I'm going to lift this up. This is concrete, but I'm going to lift it up so you can see the finish on it. I mean, this thing is heavy. So again, with that texture, it's got, I would almost call it like a rose burgundy color in the background and then the white over it. It's super cool. And whether you want to use it inside, or I think you could even put it outside. But it is concrete, and then it's got that finish on it. These are $26.99. Very, 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 very heavy. Yeah, it is. And really cute. Yes. And then we got these candle rings in. This is actually considered a wreath. With the rose gold berries. So, probably the fanciest berries I've ever seen on a wreath. Because they're like rose gold, and the little teeny tiny berries are rose gold. So this has an 8.5 inch opening, so you could use it for a giant candle, or put around one of those concrete angels like that and create a really quick and easy centerpiece. You could do a trio of candles easily with this, or you add a bow, don't add a bow, hang it on a door, on a cabinet, on an interior door. If you have someone in a nursing home, that's another great size for an interior door going into their apartment. That concrete angel is heavy. It is heavy. Heavy. And then we also got a 4.5 inch candle ring in the, I think it's called cedar pine and rose gold berry. We also got a 4.5 inch. So if you just needed something for like a 3 inch or a 4 inch candle, we did get that same one. And I like the variety of, it's got some long pine needles, and then this is the cedar, I think. Deb is right. There's a lot of warm colors for this. For this Christmas. It looks like. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So. And then always a favorite, we got to throw an everyday thing in there. The lamp. This is one of Park's lamps that I think it accommodates up to a 25 watt bulb. Might be 40 though. We just put a little 5 watt in there to get you started. I don't know if it says on there. It doesn't. But this does have the inline switch, so you can turn it off and on. Great for a night light. Great if you put it does have the candelier base. So you would have to use the candelier, but you could use an LED. So it might only be 25 watts that it goes up to. But always a favorite. And sometimes when we sell out of them, we can't get them back in for a while. So we like to tell you guys when they are here.
I know. I love them.
Did I miss anything?
Nope, I don't think so.
Okay.
That was it. That's it for me.
I told someone new that if they tuned in this week and they needed us to do a walkthrough, we've been trying to ask if anybody wants that at the end. So if there's anything that anyone wants to see, we can do a little walk. Otherwise, we kept you for all 30 to 5 minutes.
All 30 to 5 minutes.
And just as another reminder, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, please do. I'll post another link for it a little later on tonight. Sometimes I do that stuff when I can't fall asleep. So I'm sorry that it's like at weird hours. But on the Facebook page, I'll put a little link. Or if you go into the event, I posted a link for the YouTube where we did like a little short, a little sneak peek preview. And if you click on that, then you should be able to go to the channel and subscribe. When we have 50 subscribers on YouTube, which really isn't a lot, we're already at like 33. But when we have 50, we can start doing lives on there and maybe avoid the whole ridiculousness that Facebook sometimes is. And as they allow me to download the live videos, I've been uploading them to YouTube. So if you've missed one from the past, from the 11th or the 25th of August, now those are uploaded onto the YouTube channel. But Facebook is also funny about letting me download the lives, so I'm not able to even upload the lives right away. But, you know, we're not going to go away from Facebook. We would still go live and share it on Facebook, but there's also the ability to comment over there, and we have so many people who tell us that they're not able to comment on our lives on Facebook anymore. So we are just trying to get everybody included as best we can. Kristen, I am going to pick up new pottery next weekend. So
I know, my favorite pumpkin sold. We had 2 of them. And both of them sold
in
on
2
the
days.
Same day.
Oh, on
the same day.
Oh no, it was the same day.
Yes.
That was so wild because you and Doreen were both here on the same day, and that's why I thought it was 2 separate days because you're never here on the same day.
I know.
Yes, her favorite pumpkin. She's like, I love that pumpkin. I'm like, well, then put one back for you. And she's like, no, they won't both sell. Yes, they did on the same day. So we do have new little pumpkins coming in the Polish pottery. I'm going to try very, very, very hard to have them in the store by the end of next week. So Jenny, I might need some help. Not that Denise wouldn't help me. She would also help me. Yes. But Jenny, I might need some help. You might need to put me in the calendar. We are back next Monday night for another live. And yeah, I'll be rolling in from picking up pottery, some pictures, some flag holders. So you're going to get me good and tired, probably a little cranky, but I'm going to try not to be cranky on the live, just to Denise. No, I'm kidding. No. Thank you, Deborah. Tell Clay I said thank you very much. Yeah, we only need 50 subscribers. If people want to unsubscribe afterwards, that's okay. But we just need 50 subscribers to get us started. All right. Thank you so much, you guys. If anybody wants to see anything else, mini Christmas trees.
Thank you.
Mini Christmas trees like bottle brush trees, Amy? Or like 22-inch and under. We did today I unpacked from a pallet some 22-inch pine trees with pine cones on them in white containers that I hope to have up here tomorrow. We also have some snowy trees with the burlap bases that are already here. And there were some... All right, I'm going to move. So if you don't like the movement, I'm going to move a little bit. There were also some little trees. There were some, like that one and that one. And then we had a couple in there. And then there's those. And that one with the burlap base and the little red berries. Red bells, I mean. Let me think. Going over the boxes of stuff we haven't unpacked yet. So that's all I can think of for little trees at the moment.
Real looking trees?
Ceramic and bottle brush. Okay, so ceramic, and we have these itsy bitsy teensy weensy teeny tiny ones too. That are that big. I know we have bottle brush trees coming. And then those, like I said, those two ceramic ones. And then the glass ones we showed you tonight. Oh, and then we have that one. We have, Amy, we have the, like the vintage looking ones with the Christmas bulbs that don't come out. We have night lights like that. So these came in. Well, these came in. And then we have the bigger trees also that are not here yet, but that they did come in. We got pink ones this year. There's pink porcelain trees with lights. All right. Oh, you're very welcome. Thanks, Kathy. You've seen all of the not very good areas. So, like, you know, the opening to our back room and, oh, what else did we get today? We got candles today. So, Thompson's is restocked. All of the, oh, Kathy. Oh, I love you so much. I would love that very much, but I would need like 7 clones because I already need 4 clones now. So Linda was busy stocking the Thompson's candles today. So if you've been waiting for a scent to come in, it's probably here. All right. Anything else? I think we're good. Okay, we'll be back next Monday night at 8:30. If you have any questions or you think of anything that maybe I missed, just send a message. Let me know. We will try to accommodate as best we can. And then we'll see you next Monday night with some more new stuff. And I'm going to tell you that there's probably going to be more Christmas. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for joining us. Everybody have a great night. Have a great week. Don't forget, we love you all. We'll see you next Monday.